What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I have another custom build. This is the Rogue Shadow version 2 from The Force Unleashed 2. So yeah, I bought this like 2 days ago. As you can see in the background, there's my other custom ships from video games, and so I decided, since Force Unleashed was one of my first video games I ever played, might as well make the Rogue Shadow. I decided to do the second version from the second game because LEGO already made a version from the first game, and also the first version is a little bit more complicated than this one. So that's what I decided to do. So yeah, let's just start off with the minifigures. If you guys are not aware, this is from that game, you know, whenever people talk about Starkiller, this is the game he's from. And I used to play it all the time before my Xbox 360 broke. Then I got a new one. That's a long story. But here's one of the figures. This only comes with 2 figures. This set, I guess you could say. And this is Starkiller. This is Lord Starkiller. So he does have his helmet. So yeah, basic rundown is black legs, this gray skirt from a CMF, black torso with gray hands, Savage Opress's armor piece, a black cape, and then I thought that this Knights of Ren, or Knight of Ren helmet worked pretty well for a Starkiller helmet, so that's what I went for. Yeah, I think it does the job pretty well. This is Purist, and I think it looks pretty nice, and he has his red lightsaber, and he's holding it this way because that's kind of, he does the thing with his lightsaber where he like, it's hard to explain, you should like look up a video if you don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, pretty cool. So this is Lord Starkiller, who you see in the second game, and then the second figure we would have in this set would be Juno Eclipse. She is pretty basic. She's kind of hard to make, so just have torso wise pretty much. Blonde hair, ponytail, pretty basic, just normal female face. She does have this like kind of olive green jacket that she wears, but it's like weird. It's hard to explain. The torso, it's pretty much, imagine if this was this torso without the gray stripes and the skin was matched the face. So you know, I worked with what I had, and then just normal pants and 2 blasters. So yeah, that is Juno Eclipse. I figured I'd just put 2 minifigures in this set because, you know, it's relatively small. I mean, it's not huge. I just could not imagine LEGO putting more than 2 minifigures in a set like this. Like, for size wise, here it is, and then like here's my hand. So it's actually kind of large. It's like, it's bigger than it looks. But yeah, so actually whenever I was doing I made a Instagram post while I was like halfway building this, asking people what they thought I was building. I got so many different responses. A lot of people thought it was like an Imperial, some sort of, you know, Imperial thing, which it looks like that. It definitely looks like that. You definitely see where they got the inspiration for their ship, but also like Scott Davis actually said it looked like a Gungan sub. But yeah, so pretty much starting out with the front here, we just have these, you know, basic, I don't even know what that is, you know, it's just like the front, it's just the details. I was looking up a reference photo for this, and actually, minifigure size, minifigure scale, it's around minifigure scale. I'd say it's a little bit on the smaller end, but I do think it works because typically with LEGO sets they are a bit smaller than minifigure scale. I mean, actually 90% of play sets are smaller than minifigure scale, so I think for this it's okay. I think it works out, and it's not even that much smaller than minifigure scale. One thing though about this set is interior wise, this is like pretty scaled, and I just don't know how you'd be expected to, like, pretty much in order to get an interior where like actually in the game, you would have to make this set humongous, and at that point it would not be minifigure scale. So that's why there's not really much of an interior. but we'll get to that. So yeah, like I was saying, this is all, these wings up front here are snot, so that means studs on top. By the way, while I was building this, I'm really running out of, I'm not running out of parts, but I'm using a lot of parts. Like I have all these custom builds, and these are all made out of extra parts and pieces. If we look in my gray, I've used a lot of gray. Like I used to not even be able to open this because it was so full, and now it's getting emptier. So yeah, this I'm glad I was able to make this custom. But yeah, so these are both the same on both sides. It's very symmetrical ship. Probably more symmetrical than all three of these, than these two. This is the most symmetrical by far. And so the cockpit piece is actually kind of neat. So like I said, it does look a lot like a Imperial, like, you know, cockpit thing. So pretty much I just used this little bubble piece, which can move because it is hinged. And I got these 4 arches, and I actually connected them by a, here, let me get the stand here. It was a pretty neat design on how I was able to get these connected. It's pretty much just a little clip. It's a clip with a stud in the end, and I put it on both sides, and you just press them together, and bam, you got a nice little circle on both sides. So yeah, that's really nice how it just, you just put it right there, and then you just slide it right off, and that does reveal the very small interior, which, you know, it's just a nice place for Starkiller to sit and, you know, control the ship. So I am glad I was able to put that in there. It's definitely a must-have with something like this. I'll just keep this off for now, but yeah, on both sides we have these nice sloped up pieces that come around to the back. And then I have this. This is actually kind of a neat little thing back here. Let me, hold on. It's a little bit, it's not at all hard to move this. It's just the landing gear in the front is not the sturdiest. So every time I move it, I have to be a little bit careful. But yeah, so here's the back. I think it looks pretty nice. Here's it from the top. It is pretty accurate to the actual ship. You know, I was looking off pictures the whole time. And then I like how it just comes up to this custom made dome up here. So yeah, the wings, here, let's move it back real quick. The wings were something I was a little bit worried about just because, I don't have too many like wing-like pieces, and actually I'm just gonna take these off. So pretty much whenever the ship is landed, the wings go upwards like this. But let me just show you guys. So yeah, you know, it's very much like an interceptor kind of wing situation. But yeah, I just kind of got this going on, and then have this little circle piece, and this connects. So whenever the ship is flying, just put this back on here if I can. There we go. Whenever the ship is flying, the wings go down like this. So all you gotta do is just go like this and just turn them to the side here, without it shattering. And then you, well, just put this right there. Just slide it right there, very nice. And then yeah, now it's ready to fly. So I'll just pick it up for you guys here. You know, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's I actually really enjoy how this turned out, and I'm honestly proud of myself because I was not expecting to have enough pieces to make this. I pretty much started making the wings, and I just went from there, and I was not expecting, you know, to be able to come out with the finished product as accurate to this, or as this is. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful I was able to make this. So yeah, here's just like another look at it from the front with the wings down. Pretty cool. Yeah, the wings are symmetrical. You look at them. And then here's another look at the back. So yeah, you know, now I have 3 custom ships from 3 of my favorite Star Wars video games, which I'm very thankful for. So yeah, if I were to guess how many pieces were in this, I know I forgot to say that with my Ebon Hawk video. For this ship, I'd say, oh, this is tough. Maybe 600 pieces. Yeah. I mean, well, see, I don't know. Because it's like, it's quite large. I'd say 600. 600 would be a good guess. The Ebon Hawk, that one has to be close to probably like 1,500, because there's a lot of inside pieces that you just don't see from the outside. And then the Mantis is probably close to 1,000 pieces, maybe. I'd probably guess. So yeah, but that is the Rogue Shadow version 2. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.